Excellent audio and video, versatile AV. Plays FLAC media, headphones sound exquisite. I could not ask for a better player. For anyone hesitating to buy this electronic wonder, don't. It clearly rivals the technological genius of any Apple product. On my high-end audio system, sound and video has not been matched by any other component. 3D upscaling is unbelievable. Superlatives fall short of what this device can do. The sound and video from this player are as good as anything else that I've experienced, which is saying something. I'm a little bit insane about music, in particular, and needed a player to replace my exotic, vacuum tube filter stage, CD player which is dying. In an A/B comparison, this player was at least as good as my beloved and hard-won standby player. The only reason that this is not a 5-star review is that there is some flaky behavior when using the remote, and the apps that they have leave a little to be desired. That said, it's amazing to me that there are apps at all. The main apps that the OPPO people put out are a remote control, which mimics the physical remote almost exactly, and an app that lets you browse files on a USB drive and play them. Keeping this as brief but informative as possible, the file browsing app is very basic and would not work for a collection that is of any appreciable size. For example, you can't search by subfolders, or by artist, composer, or other tags. So you have to drill into the folder structure in order to find things to play. I think that trying to switch between using the physical remote, the app, and the limited switches on the unit itself can get it confused. At one point I had to turn off the unit, then hold the eject button while turning the unit on, to get it stop playing a CD that was in the tray. I also disabled autoplay after that. Note that the fact that it has the settings that it does have is commendable. It took me a bit to figure that out, and it was troubling that some controls are not responsive sometimes, depending on some arcane sequence of which remote/button you use in which order. Still, this has worked well as the heart of my project to rip all of my CDs to FLAC so that I can clear up the clutter of the physical CDs and have the power of software library management without sacrificing sound quality. I've been using FooBar 2000 and the FooBar 2000 mobile app, and it's quite amusing to be anywhere in my house, using my phone or a tablet to find or play stuff, and even pause, change volume, etc. When using my phone, it even mutes the stereo when there is an incoming call, or I call out. Back to the unit itself, it would be nice if you could disable inputs that you never use. As it stands, you have to use the remote to toggle between inputs, CD tray versus USB input, in my case, and you can't skip through the coax, HDMI, and optical options. Nor is there a button that goes directly between inputs. I hope that they continue to maintain the firmware and apps, because this unit and the apps have really great potential to be a complete knockout. As it stands, it's certainly good enough, perhaps, sadly so. Extremely well-built product. Apps are limited, but you aren't getting this for the apps. SAC support is very handy. Quality is amazing. Not much else to say. Click link in description for more reviews.